Top of the morning to you. I do not own the rights to this music. And you can't find it. You don't even know what the song is. I can play this song all day long on YouTube, and they'll never tell me I have a copyright infringement. Because they can't find the song. Good Sunday morning, everybody. How y'all doing? I had to wash my clothes. That's why I got my jumper on this morning. I did my laundry. So, I won't get that smell in my clothes. Jonathan, good morning to you. How you doing? Man, we're going to have to become more civil to one another. This is the problem right now. People just don't know how to treat each other with some compassion, with some love. Nobody's perfect, man. We all got some isms about us. And why is it people are so quick to jump to offense? Good morning, Boxing. How you doing, brother? And this is something that we all got a part to play in. Too many good people are sitting on the sidelines, man, watching, afraid. Too many good people. What's going on, Edward? And this is the problem right now. Too many good people are silent on the sidelines. Man, every day above ground is a great day, man. One of the things that I'm learning about this particular experience is, regardless to what kind of adversity that you're going through in your life, man, keep your head up. Keep your head up. Because if you don't believe in yourself, how is somebody else going to believe in you? If you're walking around all the time moping and groping and bitching and complaining, who going to support you? You see, you have to go through adversity the same way you go through when it's not there. You see, this is the problem, man. And then you gonna get, there are some people that's always gonna try to put you down and make you look bad because of the adversity that you encounter in your life. Like I got people on here, pay your bills. You do this, you can't do this and you can't do that. You've been evicted. You homeless. You sleeping in your caddy. Like, none of this stuff can happen to them. See, that's the amazing thing about this. When people start throwing stones, they act like no stones can be thrown at them. And that's not the case, because any little freak accident could turn your life upside down right now. Freak accident can turn your whole world upside down. In a split second, your whole world can be turned upside down. And prior to that, man, you were living a life of Riley. You see, and I'm telling y'all, listen to me, in the blink of an eye. Listen to me. If man is guilty of one thing right now. Too many people take life for granted. Let me say that again, because everything's going good in their world. They ain't got no issues. And they take life for granted until life come along and bam, slap them right upside the head with some adversity. Now they done got the wind knocked out of them. Now the pride done kicked in. See, that's one of the things that you got to be real careful of. Man, when you're going through something, keep your pride in check. See, because that's what this is gonna go after. To assassinate the pride that you have in yourself. Isn't it interesting, when people are doing well, how proud, and how glorious they are? But once something hit them, that pride and that glory disappears. You see, yeah, Edward, man, you have to be humble through the good and the bad. You see, and that's what people struggle with. Man, how do you be humble when you're homeless? Here's a good example. You see, you don't take nothing for granted, man, when you're humble. You appreciate everything when you're humble. You see? And that's what we lose sight of, because when life start getting good, the cheese start coming in. You ain't got to struggle no more. You ain't got to worry no more. That's when people drop their guard and start taking things for granted. So, be it as it may, man. All I can do is be the messenger. That's all I can do. And if we don't start interacting with each other as human beings, we're gonna destroy each other. That's what's gonna happen. See, if we can't get along with one another, we're gonna destroy each other. You see? What's going on? What's going on, Chris? Wow. You see, listen, ladies and gentlemen. I missed a lottery number yesterday. I should follow. I didn't follow my mind, man. I didn't follow my mind. I left out this hotel and I said, man, I'm gonna stop and play. And I don't know how I got distracted. I was talking about how conservative atheists, April Fool's Day, found out he had cancer. And Nicole said, that's my birthday. And I said, oh, I'm going to play that in the lottery. And I had it in my mind. And just happened to look at the thing. That goddamn number came out yesterday, 401. I said, damn. And I should have played it and didn't. But, hey, and you know why? Because I've had so many circumstances like that I've come across, and I second guessed it. I second guessed it because I've run across that same pattern, same scenario in the past, and did it, and nothing happened. So this time, I get the scenario again, and it was real. You see, oh man, that's a lesson right there. See, so many times things happen to us and it don't go the way we thought it should, but it keeps coming back. And one time It's gonna be the real thing. And when it's the and that moment when it's the real thing is when you gonna reject it. Because you've had so many instances in the past where it wasn't true. You see what I'm saying? There's so many instances in the past when it wasn't true. And the one time it is true because of what has happened to you in the past. You let it go by and it was true. But you was looking at your past, man. You was looking at your experience of what you've experienced in the past. Give an example. Like this room. This room. You know, when I made reservations for this room, at the exact time of day they responded was the same. My room number at the exact same time was my room number. And I said, wow, look at this. And I went and played my room number, and my room number didn't come out. Then I come across 401. And I told, if Nicole come up in here, I said, I should go play that number today. Because when she said, that's my birthday, I said, I should go play that number today. And didn't play it. Wouldn't that been a kicker? Man, I would have got some money off of damn conservative atheists. Boy, but that ain't something that I'm all stressed out about, because God is a good God. God got a million other ways, man, to get money to me. You know? And this song right here, this is a friend of mine, Ron Yarbrough. This song came out back in the 90s. And you know, I was you know, I was a single dad. Didn't know the whereabouts of my children's mom. She wasn't, you know, after the first 2 or 3 years after I got my kids, and she knew where I was, at my mom's house. And she made no effort for happy birthday, Merry Christmas. And I just realized that she didn't want to be a part of that. And that within itself was a serious blow to my gut, man. That my kid's mama didn't want to have nothing to do with our children. And I gotta raise these kids. You see? Now I got to put the love they missing from her, I got to produce more love to try to compensate for what they missing from their mama. And I got to get out here and try to make a living. Try to be successful. You know, you don't think during my lifetime I didn't think about selling no weed to make it? Wow, Everett, man, God, damn, boy. Thank you, boy. Thank you. See, Y'all don't think the temptation to do wrong has ever crossed my path. Knowing I need money. Knowing I need money. You don't think I ain't never been tempted to get out here and do some dumb shit? I mean, man, you have to fight that off just like you do everything else. Man, when you struggling, when you ain't got, man, that's when you at your weakest moment. And you just looking for something to grab onto, to try to stay afloat. See, a lot of people get into, so this is how they get into illegal stuff. Man, I'm just gonna do this until I can get my feet on the ground. See, I'm gonna go out here and sell a little weed until I can get caught up. Then I can go back to what I'm doing. But see, that selling weed got so good, man. That money got so good, and it's so dependable. Then shit, now, okay, and I'm still because if I give up this weed now, I still got to go back to the struggle that made me go to the weed. And the struggle that made me go to the weed ain't changed. So this weed over here is good, man. That money good. So let me just keep on. And then before you know it, man, you all in. You all in. And see for black men, because the money is so good, they ain't got sense enough to stay as they were. They got to show everybody. Man, look how good I'm doing. Look at my cash flow now. And you got women sitting on the sidelines. That's what they looking for, somebody that's flashing, somebody that's showing off, somebody that's, because they reckless now. You see, now you're getting reckless. Because everybody going to become, see, the Bible tell you, man, the rich got many friends. When you got money, man, you got all kinds of friends. Wow, Everett, man, I pray God 100-fold return on every cent you done gave me, brother. I pray God give you 100-fold return, brother, on every cent you done gave me. That's what I pray. Okay? That's what I pray, brother. See, because see, let me tell you something. See, you ain't never got to ask a giver for nothing. Let me say that again. See, you ain't never got to ask a giver for nothing. Because a true giver is going to recognize a given opportunity. They're going to recognize it. When they walk up on it, they'll see a given opportunity. But that joker that's coming out of his head, see, what am I going to get out of this? What is this going to do for me? If I help you, what am I getting? You see, now there's a string attached. And see, when you find a true giver, man, ain't no string attached to what they're trying to do. See, they give from their heart. And that's what giving back to them, to their heart. And a lot of people miss those opportunities because they get in offense. And there's so many people right now, man, don't do good because they're in offense. That's why they don't do good. They're in offense. And who are you hurting being in offense? Yourself. Yourself. if you don't wanna if you don't wanna spread any positive energy, you're gonna stay in negative energy. Well, see, Jonathan, this is what I'm talking about, man. See, that's when you looking for allegiance, because of what you get, you have an ulterior motive, and that's what, and that's especially when it come down to some men and women. You got some men that are helping women and holding that help over their head. They hold that help over their head, man, to manipulate that woman to do whatever they want from her, because they know she can't do without that help, and they hold that help over her head, hold her hostage with that help over her head. And notice the first thing they're gonna do when they get pissed off is threaten to take this help away. That's the first thing they're gonna do. See, when a person have an ulterior motive, when they got an agenda, the first thing they're gonna do is use what they doing for you to try to threaten you, to intimidate you, to make you afraid, to keep you in line. See, that's what people want to do. Keep you in line with fear. And it's working. Because look at y'all. Y'all won't even help each other because you are afraid. Because the enemy has been successful dividing good people. Good people are afraid, man. What has the world come to? When good people are afraid of each other. Isn't it interesting? Good people can't recognize each other. Isn't that interesting, man? A good person can't recognize another good person. That's a sad commentary. That's a sad commentary. When we can't recognize each other. And in the meantime, evil is having its way. Because good people are sitting on the sidelines, man. In a fence. Because the person that's bringing them the truth might have a missing tooth. And they're offended. They want somebody coming perfect to tell them the truth. You got to look like you stepped out of GQ magazine for them to accept you. This is the problem, man. Now tell me I'm lying. Most good people are in a fence. They take one or two things, man, and negate 1,000. And that's the problem, man. We're letting too few things negate the masses. And who's responsible for that? Who's accountable for that? You know what the problem is? Y'all don't know where to start to change it. Damn, Lord just said they don't know where to start to change it. They want to change. They just don't know where to start. You want me to tell you where to start? With you. See, so many of y'all want other things to change. And you want to stay the same. And that's the problem. Too many good people won't change, but they want to stay the same. They still want to sit on the sideline on their hands, man, like this. See, this is good people. Right here. Sitting on the sideline, gotta make a way. It ain't doing nothing. Won't even allow God to use you. Because you sitting on the sideline talking about God is going to make a way. God can't come down in the earth realm. God has to use another man. And if you sitting on the sidelines and you scared to move, how is God going to do his work? If you scared to participate. And God got to move through man to change this. Because he gave dominion to the earth, to men. God can't come down and correct this shit. God can't come down and stop all this violence. A man has to do that. And God has to work through them. And some of y'all got some of the answers to these problems, but you're scared to articulate them. Because you think you're going to be teased. You think people going to make fun of you. You think you might be wrong. Which is why you won't say nothing. Because you want somebody else to get up there and be wrong. Then you're going to see, once you see how they treat it, oh, no, I can't. Man, you see what they did? See, the Underground Railroad was nothing but a code system that was only known by us. And codes were nicknames. That's all the codes were. On the Underground Railroad, the codes were nicknames. That's what the codes were. And since we created the nicknames, we understood them better than white people. And see, and if you think I'm lying, right here in 2023, more black folk know themselves by their nickname than they do their real name. The Underground Railroad. That's all that is. The Underground Railroad. Your nickname. You see? And when I worked for Metro, my nickname was Top Hat. Good morning. Good morning, Tanya. My nickname was Top Hat. Let me show you. I had a hat similar to this. See, so my nickname, and this girl, Lisa, say, yeah, I'm going to start calling you Top Hat. That was my nickname. If you ask anybody in Metro, man, you know a guy named Top Hat? Yeah, I know Top Hat. What's his name? I don't know. I just know Top Hat, man. That's all I know. A lot of people in Metro know me by Top Hat. They don't even know my name. They just know me by Top Hat. We all, and see, you know, Top Hat, Donnie, True Conductor, DC Don, all them nicknames. Same person. Nicknames. Same person. You probably got 3-4 different, what's going on, gamer? You probably got 3-4 different nicknames yourself that you answer to, but you the same person. Everybody know you by something different, but you the same person. See, and that's how the Underground Railroad worked. See, so and if you think I'm lying about that Underground Railroad, ask a black person for some directions. Anywhere in America, ask a black person for some directions. In them directions, they're gonna make sure you identify a landmark. They're going to make sure it's early morning here. They're going to make sure you have a landmark. Underground Railroad. See, because when the sky was clear, we followed the North Star. When we couldn't follow the North Star, we had to remember them landmarks, man. That's what you knew, your landmark. And your landmark always had a nickname. See, always had a nickname. So, you know, these are the kind of things that we don't talk about. You know, we don't want to discuss. Too many good people right now, man. are just sitting on the sidelines waiting for things to happen instead of making things happen. See, oh, you know how you recognize a good person? A good person say what they mean and mean what they say. That's a good person. They can walk their talk. Okay? A good person can walk their talk. Hold on, y'all. That's a good person. A good person say what they mean what they say. See, a good person ain't gonna lie to you. A good person ain't gonna deceive you. A good person ain't gonna cheat you. And unfortunately, you know, we think good people are always the ones that look like they got it going on. You know, that person that might be homeless, might be going through some issues. They don't, because of the adversity. We don't count them as good people. But God said, be careful how you treat a stranger. Because you never know when you might be entertaining an angel unaware. You never know, man. When you walking down the street and somebody homeless cross your path, that could be an angel unaware. And you look at him, shit, man, get away from me. I ain't got no money. So you have to be careful, man, how you treat people. Because you don't know who's who. You don't know where God's people are. You don't know whose God's people are. And this is the problem, man. So all I can do is try to articulate this the best way I know how, to try to get people to understand exactly what they're not doing. And right now, we have too many good people who are not doing, who are sitting on the sidelines, who are silent, while the world is going buck wild crazy. Good people can put a stop to this overnight. Good people, but they won't come together. Evil people come together to get their agenda across quicker than good people. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? Evil people can come together quicker than good people. And you don't and you don't think we have more good people than we do bad? See, that's the whole travesty of this. The evil is in the minority and it's running things. Evil is in the minority. There are more good people than bad. I'm telling you that. There are more good people than bad, but bad people are running shit. Because good people are intimidated. Good people are scared. Good people feel they have to be politically correct. See, and that's another thing, about good people. If it ain't politically correct, they're rejected. Let me say that again. See, the problem with good people is this. If it ain't politically correct, they're rejected. Oh man, you cuss too much. You ain't got to be doing all that. As bad as shit is in the world, somebody should be cussing. Look, crime is out of control. Murder's out of control. And you got a problem with me cussing. Everything is dangerous, ain't safe nowhere. But you got a problem with me cussing. Ain't no place safe. Not even church, not school. You can't shop. But you got a problem with me cussing. And that's what you use to justify. Oh, no, I can't support you, man. You cuss. I don't care about them killing each other. You're cursing. And that's more important to me. And as bad as this shit is, somebody should be cursing. The way we treating each other, somebody should be cursing. And y'all upset. Y'all upset. You think for 1 minute, when I told that group down there at the White, y'all some fake motherfuckers. You think for 1 minute, millions of people say, somebody finally said it to them, to their face. But you'll turn around and say, oh, you, True Conductor, you cuss too much. But when I told Black Lives Matter, you some fake motherfuckers, to their face. I told them to their face. I didn't get behind their back. I wasn't on Twitter. I was in their face. See, that's what y'all don't understand. See, you want to call me crazy, but I was in their face. And notice, I didn't attack the woman. Wow. 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 You think that shit is funny, man. Wow. Wow. Y'all, let me tell you. Wow. Whoa. Whoa. Let me turn this music off. Because I want to explain something to y'all what just happened. I want to explain to you what just happened. My buddy. Oh, man, I missed the number on you yesterday. I missed the number. 401 came out in the lottery yesterday, and I didn't play it. Daggone it. I didn't play it. It came out. I wish I had played it because I'd show. Hey, conservative, look, I hit your number yesterday in the lottery. But let me show you what he said. TC, both of my legs and arms, both of my arms and both of my legs were amputated yesterday. I'm just a torso now. Boy, you're going to quit playing with God. I am, it's God. You're gonna quit playing with God. See, and you laughing, but you can get an infection and lose both of your legs and both of your arms right now. You don't think that shit can happen to you. And you just decreed it over yourself. Here's a man that don't even believe God exists. Told the world, I don't believe God exists. And he get up and he just pronounced something over himself before the whole world. Look. TC, both my arms and both of my legs were amputated yesterday. I'm just a torso now. You're speaking to your future, boy. You're speaking to your future. So you think you're speaking to your past. Wow. I'm glad you think it's a joke, sir. I'm glad you think it's a joke. 'Cause Today's the 29th. You got 2 more days before your shit gonna hit the fan. See, you got all these plans about how you gonna denigrate Black history. Watch. Black History Month gonna be your worst month, buddy. Cause you hate black folk. That's gonna be your worst month. That's gonna be your worst month. So you might as well get ready. All this joking you sitting up here doing, you might as well get ready, man. Because you don't believe in God. And I told you, before April 1st, 2023, you, conservative atheists, gonna confess God as your Jesus as your Lord and Savior. You. And it's gonna be too late. It's gonna be too late. Because the door already been closed and locked on you, buddy. So no matter what you do, what changes you make, too late, door already locked on you. Because you done already said, ain't no God. And you get up in here bragging, ain't no God. So and if God let you get away with that, that's up to God. That ain't me. If God is cool with you going around slandering him and doing, man, that ain't got nothing to do with true conducting. I ain't God. I am not God. So, have your way, man. What else you want to pronounce over yourself? I ain't gonna stop you. I ain't stopping your ass. Say whatever you want. Hey man, I'm glad you find it funny. I'm glad you find it funny. See, this is gonna be a lesson for a lot of Christians, man. You gonna be an object lesson for a lot of Christians of what not to do. See, so now, man, have your way. You want to make fun? You ain't hurting me. You hurting you. So go ahead, make fun of God all you want to, buddy. Have at it. Have your way. What time is it? Have your way. And see again. Oh, let me show y'all. See, this was. Hey, my man, you ain't making fun of me. Wait a minute. So you're making fun of my belief in God. Is that what you're saying? You're making fun of my belief in God. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying, conservative atheists? You're making fun of my belief in God, or you just making fun of me? Which one is it? Come on, man. I ain't got all day with you. Mm, But you said you're making fun of me. So you're making fun of that I believe in God? Is that what you're making fun of? What's going on, Jamie? Oh, me in general. Okay. Oh, I'm surprised you didn't say, yeah, I'm making fun of you and God. I'm surprised you didn't say that. I'm surprised. You didn't say, yeah, I'm making fun of you and God. But it's just me you're making fun of. You ain't making fun of God. You're just making fun of me. And you know what's so crazy? Wow, I can't make fun of imaginary characters. Wow. You believe God is imaginary. I'm going back to the White House, Jamie. What I always do. I'm going back down to the White House. You know, wow. True, conservative atheists, if you can get in public before the whole world and make fun of God, and He don't do nothing about it, that's up to God. I have no control over that. If God is okay with you telling the world He's imaginary, that He don't exist, man, I can't. There's nothing I can do about that, man. All I can do. Oh, you think He's not real too? Oh, so I got two atheists in here. Oh no, Jamie, I'm good. I told y'all, man, them folk don't mess with me, man, because they think I'm crazy. They think I'm crazy. That's why they don't mess with me. You know. Oh, Jamel said we all we got. Wow. So you don't believe in God either, huh? Isn't that interesting, man? I got two people in here that don't believe in God. And then if Lady Trucker come in, that's three people in here that don't believe in God. And they have no shame about saying it publicly. And I'm saying God is a good God. And y'all say He don't even exist. Wow, somebody wrong. Somebody is wrong. No, I don't believe in me, buddy. I believe in God. How you gonna believe in me? I believe in God, and you say He don't even exist. So you kind of contradiction yourself. So if you believe in me, you believe in God, cause I believe in God. So something ain't gelling here. How you gonna believe in me and I believe in God, and you don't believe in God? So you don't believe in me. You just want me to buy that smoke screen you just throw out. And see, and that's, ladies and gentlemen, see, that that's how come you have to be careful about people giving you some damn backhanded compliments. See, but I'm made in the image of God. Oh, sure, I believe in the dentist. I just ain't got no money. Yeah, I believe I ain't got no money. Jamie, everything is a learning lesson, man. Don't get offended. Don't get an offense. Just sit back and watch, because God is showing you something. Okay, God is showing you something. All right, don't get an offense. That they in here for a reason, and just watch. See, because oh, you got to pee. Really? Okay. Don't fall. Don't fall on your way to the bathroom. Okay, hurt yourself. Since you all of a sudden got to go pee. Wouldn't that be something, boy, if you can't pee? Cause this is one thing. Oh, wow. That's one thing, man. If some urine go bad in your body, ain't nothing they can do to save you. Do y'all do know that? I hope. I hope you know. If urine goes bad in your body, ain't nothing they can do to save you. Nothing. Yeah. Oh man, God is good, man. God is good. I ain't lying. I ain't lying. God is good. I can't, these cats talking about God don't exist. Man, God is good. God is merciful. And God is gracious. And it's only by the grace of God that I've been able to make it this far. Ain't been by my might, man. It's been by the will of God that I've been able to make it this far. See, I don't take this for granted. That even facing eviction, and I fell into a hotel. Okay? A lot of people don't get that luxury, man. They fall straight to the street. See, y'all take that for granted. Y'all laughing at me. But man, God gave me enough grace to fall into a hotel room. I can take you downtown right now, right around the corner from the White House, where people are living in tents. They're living in tents right now. Right now, living in tents. And I fell in a hotel room. You think I ain't grateful? Wow. I don't know who you are, but man, you better quit playing with God. I don't know who you are, but you better quit playing with God. Because you're going to end up where your mama is, dead. Now, I'm going to tell you that. Quit playing with God, man. Because you're going to end up just like your mama, dead. And you can get offended. And I don't give a shit. But you better stop playing with God. And you getting out here before the world trying to make fun of God. Man, are you crazy? Do you know the power that you're playing with? Oh, maybe you think God don't have no power. Maybe that's what it is. You don't think God has any power. He can't touch you. Yeah, y'all got to be out your minds, man. So you want to play with the Creator. You want to doubt the Creator. No, I want. Oh, really? So if we all we got, why is shit all out of whack in the world? If we all we got, why is everything so fucked up? If we all we got, answer that. I'm waiting. But I thought he didn't exist. How you gonna blame somebody that don't exist? First you said he don't exist. Now you're saying blame him. How am I gonna blame somebody that don't exist? According to you. You told me he didn't exist. Now you're saying blame him. That's where they're going. I'm just, see Tanya, listen. When you find people like this, see the average person would block them. Why should I block somebody that's digging a hole to hell? Why should I block them? Let them dig the hole to hell. So God can use them as an example. See, I want them to go on record saying all of this. If I block them, I ain't got no record of it. See, I'm want them to put it on record. So down the road, we gonna see what's gonna happen. That's how come I don't block them. That's why I got patience with them, because I'm letting them put it on record against God. See, they putting this on record against God, not True Conductor, against God. And I'm letting them. That's why I don't block them. Because I want to see. I'm curious to see what you gonna do, God. I'm telling you, I'm curious. Lord, what you gonna do? I'm just, man, listen, man, I ain't blocking you because I'm curious what God gonna do to you. Since you want to get up here and say he don't exist, he's an imaginary, man, I'm curious to see, Lord, what you gonna do with this character? How you gonna treat him? See, that's what I want to see. I want to see what your words say. I want to see how God gonna treat you. That's why I'm letting you put it on record. And if I block you, see, I won't be able to see how God did you. Because you're going to come back up in here humble, buddy. You're coming back up in here humble. You're going to come back up in here a believer. And the door already locked on your ass. That's the sad part about it. You're going to be converted to a believer when you've been locked out because of this. You can't blaspheme God, man, and think you can get away with it. And see, and that's what you jokers up in here doing. Man, y'all blaspheming God. And think that shit is funny. So I want to see what he gonna do. I just want to see what he gonna do. That's all. I just want to see. I want to see the punishment. Oh, really? Keep on, man. All you're doing is digging your hole a little bit deeper. Maybe you don't realize it or not, but that's all you're doing, man, is digging your hole a little bit deeper. If I was you, I'd quit while I'm ahead. You know? I quit, man. Because you sure digging a hole for yourself. Whether you believe it or not, you digging a hole for yourself, dude. Okay? All right, y'all. Man, I'm going back to the White House today. You know, this is another day. So I'm going to go back down to the White House. And when I leave there, what's going on, Karen? I'll head over to Old Town with my sign, man. Well, too late for that now, sir. Too late for that now. God is all powerful. God don't care if you blaspheme the devil. Wow. Wow. Boy, y'all some characters, man. Y'all some real characters. I ain't lying. I ain't lying. Y'all some real characters, man. Y'all can disrespect God with pride. With pride. Ain't got no shame to your game to disrespect God. And wondering why you having the issues in your life and you ain't got no respect. That's the problem. You ain't got no respect. Okay? So, but if that's the way you want to carry it, have at it, man. Have at it. Do you. Do your thing. I ain't trying to stop you. I can just tell you what you're doing wrong. Okay? So if the good people don't come together, We all are doomed. If the good people don't come together, we all are doomed. Because evil kills, steals, and destroys. That's what evil does. Kills, steals, and destroys. That's what evil does. And we sit back watching it. Look at all the violence in the country, man. Look at all the racial tension in the country. See, there are so many people that are getting rich off this division of Americans. It ain't even funny. Some of the very people that are stroking this division is getting filthy rich. And we can't even see it. And they got us fighting like dogs. Man, Everett, man, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, brother. Thank you, man. That's all I can say, brother. Thank you. And I tell you what I will do, brother. I will always pay it forward, brother. I'll always pay it forward. I promise you that. Promise you that, brother. I always pay it forward. Damn, you know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? Damn, that brother sent me $50 this morning. I'm gonna pay that $50 forward. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to the bank and I'm gonna get me $50 and I'm gonna pay it forward. Thank you, brother. I'm gonna pay that $50 forward. That's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna go and I'm gonna show y'all I'm paying it forward. I'm gonna show it to you. I'm paying it forward. I don't know how, and I don't know to who. But today, the 29th of January, I'm gonna pay that $50 forward. That's what I'm gonna do. True conductor, why you gonna give away some money when you need some money? Because that's how you keep money coming in, man. Money don't come into a closed fist. If you want to receive something, you always got to have your hands open. See, if you're trying to hold on to everything, what can you receive? If you're holding on to everything, what can God put in your hands? Nothing. But if you're giving and your hands are open, you can receive. See, you now can receive just like you give. You can receive. And you got so many selfish people with money just like this. They got it just like this. You see? And that's what you got to do. And see, and to tell you the truth, shoot, I'm proving God. The Bible says if you give, it shall be given to you. Given back to you in a good measure. Pressed down, shaken together, and running over shall men give unto your bosom. So I'm trying to see if it's true. I didn't make that up. Let's see. I didn't make that up. I didn't make that up. I did not make that up. Oh. Malachi is this way. All right. Wow. Where is that scripture? I thought that was in Malachi. Give and it shall be given back to you in a good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over shall men give unto your bosom. I thought that was in Malachi. Let me see what that scripture is. I just had a senior moment. I just had a senior moment. Okay, that's Luke 6:38. That's what it is. Luke 6:38. All right. Luke 6:38. Okay, here it goes. It says, give, and it will be given to you, good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over will be put into your bosom. For with the same measure that you use, it will be measured back to you. Now let me read that in the Message Bible. Okay. Uh, okay. I tell you, love your enemies, help and give without expecting a return. You'll never, I promise, regret it. Live out this God created identity the way our Father lives toward us generously and graciously. Even when we're at our worst, our Father is kind. You be kind. Even at your worst, man, you don't turn your back on God. You don't blaspheme God. Yeah, I got it. I got it. I got it. Thank you. See, you don't blaspheme God. You don't. See, at your worst, man, it's when you still got to be praising the Lord. See, that's when a lot of people are going through stuff, man, and they won't even say praise God. They won't even talk about God because they're going through some stuff. And that could be your test, man. That could be the one test to see if you're going to pass or you're going to fail. And most people fail that test. And they got to go all the way back to the beginning of the line and start over again. See, and now you're getting frustrated. Now you're questioning God because you're making a mistake. And you got to get in line and start. God didn't make the mistake. You made it. And you blaming God. Isn't that something? You got people out here making all kinds of mistakes and they blaming God. And God ain't had nothing to do with it. That was your choice. It was your choice. And because you ain't happy with the outcome, you now blaming God for a decision you made. And if you go back and look at it, he sent you all kind of warning. Don't go that way. And you ignore it because you was in your flesh and you was in your lust. And you went anyway. So you got to suffer the consequences because you wouldn't listen. See, there are so many people out here, good people, that still won't listen, just like children, man, won't listen until they get slapped upside the head. See, when life slap you upside the head, man, it ain't, don't play with it, man. Don't play with it. Don't come up in here playing. Okay? Devin, don't come up in here playing, man. This ain't the atmosphere to be playing, brother. If you playing, don't do that. See, because, you know, man really ain't got no respect for God right now. A lot of men and women and children don't have no respect for God. See, they think because all of this stuff that's going on that God don't exist. And God's sitting back watching to see how you gonna act, to see what you gonna say, and to see what you gonna do. And most folk right now, man, playing with God. Most people playing with God. They only want God when they in trouble. They only want God when they need him. If they don't need God and everything good in life, man, God is the last thing on their mind. You think God is on the mind of them people in the club partying? You think God is on their mind and they in the club? And then you get somebody walk in that same club and kill up everybody. You see? I'm doing good. I'm doing good, Patty. See, these are the kind of things, man. Where's your faith? You the man of God. You talking about the big faith, and you've been evicted. See, that's supposed to make you doubt God right there. See, adversity is supposed to make you doubt God. When you get adversity in your life, it is the sole purpose is to make you doubt there is a God. Okay? And when you got faith, even through your adversity, God is good, God is merciful, and God is kind. You see, when you going through your adversity, man, you don't turn your back on God. You don't doubt God when you going through stuff. Because you don't know why God got you going through what you're going through. See, people talking about, my being, but this eviction could be the very thing that lead me to the person that I'm supposed to see that's going to change my life forever. See, I looked at the conviction as something bad, but maybe this is the only way me and that person's path is going to cross. Because now I got to give up something. I got to sacrifice something, and I have to still keep on believing. So now, if I'm going to still keep on believing, and if I'm still confessing Jesus as my Lord and Savior, that God is all powerful and all merciful, don't you think he's going to have to show something up in my life? You think God going to have me out here looking stupid, talking about him? Do you really think that? Well, conservative atheists, and they might. But think about that, man. If you honestly out there doing the work of the Lord, you think he ain't paying attention? You think he don't give you no favor? Man, when I park my car down by the White House, if I get a ticket, it's a mistake on that ticket. And I can contest that ticket. I've been going down there so long. I can contest that ticket. Man, in fact, the last parking ticket that I got down there has so many mistakes on it. I go into the website to challenge it. The ticket already been paid for. I don't know who paid for that ticket. I didn't, because I was going to challenge it. And when I get, they said, ticket already paid for. I couldn't even challenge it. Okay, and that's just the reality, man, because them people been seeing me coming down there so long. They agree with what I'm saying. I showed y'all, man, the other day, and at first I was upset because they made me move my car. When the rally came, they made me move my car. All right, and then after I moved, Everybody else came and parked along there, and tow truck didn't even bother. And I was kind of pissed about it because I didn't understand. But see, because I went down there and made so much ruckus with that black on black crime. See, when I got ready to leave, if my car was still parked there, they would have been known to, oh, that's what he driving. See, none of them knew what I was driving down there. See, and they was looking. And when, okay, Tanya, have a great day. But God, man, sometimes God will put you in positions you think you're being inconvenienced. You think the devil is winning, and God is setting you up for a victory. And all you got to do is just hold on, man, and keep believing. That's all you got to do. Hold on. Oh, I don't give a shit. You think I care about that? You think I care about that little dick white boy? I don't care nothing about that little dick white boy. That boy just put me out in front of the world. Because now, some people going to have to come down there and see if he telling the truth. See? That's all going to happen with that. See, now, some people, all them people that's read, they're going to have to come, they're going to look me up. See, that was the purpose of the whole article with the Daily Beast. For people to look up, see what he's talking, and when they Google me, they're going to get a whole different story. Hey, if I do, it ain't no big deal. They know who I am. See, that's the point you missing. They know who I am. You mean how long I'm gonna wait for God? As long as I'm living. It's just that simple. I'm gonna wait on him as long as I got breath in my body. That's how long I'm gonna wait on him. As long as I got breath in my body, I'm gonna keep waiting. I mean, see, I'm amazed, man, that y'all don't believe at the snap of a finger, man, God can change your life just like that. I'm amazed. I'm absolutely amazed. Y'all act like, miracles don't happen. Y'all act like miracles can't happen. And miracles happen every day. You just aren't aware of them. Miracles happen every day. But you ain't aware. And y'all act like miracles can't happen. And some of y'all don't think miracles, they don't happen. Oh, wow. Miracles don't happen. Wow. I say they do. I say miracles do happen. I say they do. Okay? I believe in miracles, man. I believe in God. I believe in miracles. I believe the word of God. I've seen God move in my life. I've seen him in my life. I see him now in my life. I'm where I am right now because of the grace of God. I am. This is God right here. Y'all don't believe it, but this is God. God is right here with me right now, going through what I'm going through. That's why he said, you shall... Ooh, let me read this, y'all. Let me read this to you. Let me read this to you. He who dwells in the secret place of the Most High. This is the 91st Psalm. shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in Him will I trust. Surely He shall deliver you from the snare of the fowler and from the perilous pestilence. He shall cover you with His feathers, and under His wings you shall take refuge. His truth shall be your shield and buckler. You shall not be afraid of the terror by night, nor the arrow that flies by day, nor the pestilence that walks in darkness, nor the destruction that wastes at noonday. 1,000 may fall at your side, and 10,000 at your right hand, but it shall not come near you. Only with your eyes shall you look and see the reward of the wicked. Because you have made the Lord, who is my refuge, even the Most High, your dwelling place, no evil shall befall you, nor shall any plague come near your dwellings. For he shall give his angels charge over you, to keep you in all your ways. In their hands they shall bear you up, lest you dash your foot against a stone. You should tread upon the lion and the cobra, the young lion and the serpent you shall trample underfoot. Because he has set his love upon me, therefore I will deliver him. I will set him on high because he has known my name. He shall call upon me and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. And with long life will I satisfy him and show him my salvation. That's the 91st Psalm. Man, if you ain't praying that over yourself and your children, you missing out. Now, that's just that simple with that. If you ain't playing that over your children and your family, conservative atheists. See, when you had the chance in front of the White House to have a constructive conversation, you could have put that conversation out in front of the world. I gave you the chance, sir, to talk about anything you want to talk about in front of the White House. But you want to get down there cussing and acting an ass. And man, fuck you. Fuck you. I ain't coming on your show. Fuck you. Fuck you. I ain't coming on your show. Shit. Hell, you might not even get a chance to do your show. See, you taking for granted that that you're gonna be able to do a show, and your ass might be sick. You sitting here. See, I told y'all, man. Here's a clown taking life for granted. That he done made all these plans. He got all these plans for Black history, and that shit gonna backfire on you, man. You got all of these plans where you gonna think you gonna make Black people look like shit, and it's gonna backfire on you. I'm telling you. Okay? I'm telling you. All your little plans you got ain't gonna work. So no, God is saying, get out of the way. Don't go near him. Because I'm getting ready to do some shit, and I don't want you to get in harm's way. So no, sir, I can't come around you conservative atheists. God can really work on you, buddy. And he said he don't want me in harm's way. So I'm gonna do what God say do. Stay away from you. Because he getting ready to use you as an example. And you think it's funny. And you think it's funny. And God getting ready to use you as an example, buddy. Gonna make an example out of you. You and this clown in here, God getting ready to make an example out of y'all. And the world gonna see it. That's the thing. The world is gonna see it. So keep it up. I'm glad, man. I told you, I ain't gonna stop you from digging a hole. I'm gonna let you dig your hole. Cause you think that shit funny. I'm gonna let you dig your hole. I'm gonna let you dig it. Go ahead. I ain't gonna stop you. Not one bit. I ain't stopping you. I'm gonna let you go on, buddy. Buddy. I see you record that. Buddy. Hey, Kelly is in the house. What's going on, Luna? But man, you're right. I can't stop you, but God can. You're absolutely right about that, conservative atheist. I can't stop you, brother, but God can. God can stop you in the blink of an eye. Okay? God can stop you, right? I can't do nothing to you, but God can. Now, tell me God can't stop you. I want you to be foolish enough to get on here and say, "True conductor, God can't stop me either." I want you to say that. I want to see how big your dick is. I want to see. I want to see how big your dick is. Say God can't. Even God can't stop me. Let me see. Let me see you step up in the big dick zone with that, conservative atheist. Even God can't stop me. Say that. Let me see how big your dick is. That's not what I said. I said, say, even God can't stop me. Conservative atheist. Say, even God can't stop me. Since you don't believe in it. Okay? Say that. Or they getting ready to clean up, man. Shit, I ain't got no money to leave a tip for the lady. Damn. I need to go get some money and leave a tip for this lady. Hold on a second. Let me see. Hold on. Okay, in that hall. So, uh-oh. All right, I hear housekeeping coming. So I'm gonna have to get me a shower, man. Man, I always like to tip people, man. I always tips make the world go round, man. Uh, Tips make no. Let me see if you said. Oh, no. Forget the soundbite. Yeah. Oh, I see you ain't said. I see you ain't said. I see you ain't said. Even God can't stop me. Yes, indeed. I agree with you. Conservative atheists. I see you ain't bold enough to say even God can't stop me. I see you gonna say that. You talking about true conductor can't stop you, but I'm saying say even God can't stop you. Why don't you say that, True? Why don't you say that, conservative atheist? Even God can't stop me. Say that. Put that in writing, conservative atheist. Even God can't stop me. Put it in writing. Cause you're scared. Cause you're scared. Cause you ain't gonna say nothing like that. That's not. Listen. I dare you to write out even God can't stop me. I dare you. I dare you. I dare you. Even God can't stop. I dare you to put that. I dare you to put it in writing. Dare you to put it in writing. I dare you. I dare you. See, because you know what you're playing with. You know what you're playing with. You ain't crazy. You ain't crazy, buddy. You talk a lot of bullshit, but you ain't crazy. You ain't gonna put that in writing. You ain't gonna put that in writing. I ain't begging. I'm telling fact. See, I'm calling you out. You gonna talk about it ain't no God and all of that, and I'm saying I dare you to put even God can't stop me in writing. I dare you. You sit there talking about it ain't no God. He's just an imaginary figure. But we'll say even he can't stop me. This imaginary figure. God can't stop me. How come you scared? Why you scared? Why? Yeah, you say all the other stuff, but you won't say even God, even talk about call people niggas. But you won't say even God can't stop me. You won't say that. Why? And you don't even believe in it. you whoa. 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 God damn. The shit. Oh, finna hit the fan now, buddy. Damn. Damn. Even God can't stop you. Damn. Damn. You got it like that, huh? Y'all, all I got to tell you is get your damn popcorn. Boy, all I can tell you now is get your popcorn. Because you getting ready to see something. Okay? You getting ready to see something. See, God is getting ready to show you something. You going to tell me God is going to sit down and say, even God can't stop me? And he ain't offended? You don't think that offends God? I mean, think about that. And he done doubled down. And he just doubled down. God can't stop him because there ain't no God. He done doubled down on it. God diggity dog. What? 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 Oh man, get your popcorn. Get your popcorn, buddy. Because y'all getting ready to see some stuff now, man. Y'all getting ready to see some stuff now. See, this is why I don't block him. See, if I had blocked him, man, this would have never came to the surface. See, if I had blocked him, this would never came to the surface. God would never have been able to use him as an example if I had blocked him. Okay? See, that's why you can't be getting upset with people. Okay? That's why you can't get upset with people. Let God work, man. And see, God needs something like this to make an example. And then he gonna turn around and say, I cursed him. He'll turn around and say, Truth Conductor cursed me. That's what he gonna turn around and say. Truth Conductor cursed me. And I ain't had nothing to do with it. And it came out your mouth. Oh shit, you think I'm crazy? How can I say God don't exist when he done put me in this hotel? I mean, think about that, man. God put me in this hotel. I've been evicted from my apartment. And I'm in a hotel. And you gonna tell me to say God don't exist? You stupid. You stupid. And he's showing me he exists. You stupid. I ain't that stupid. I didn't get this old to be that dumb. You think I don't appreciate God's goodness in my life? When there's so many other things that could be going wrong. And look how he done, and look how he done lifted me up in his hand. Even though I dashed my foot against a stone, it didn't hurt me. I dashed my foot against eviction. It didn't hurt me, man. I didn't lose my stuff. I could have got evicted and lost everything. I could have lost everything. And I still got all my stuff. And I'm in a hotel. And you tell me God don't exist? And you want me to talk about God ain't real? Come on, man. I'll leave that foolishness up to you. Yeah, I'm 70, brother. I just turned 70 January 19th. And 2 days before my 70th birthday, I got evicted from my apartment. 2 days before my 70th birthday, I get evicted from my apartment. And here I am. Here I am, man. I spent 2 nights in my truck. I spent 2 nights in that truck. I sure did. And that third night, God said, go get in go get in a hotel. This guy that just Everett sent me $500, man. That's how I got the hotel. That's how I started this out. I took that $500 for my birthday and I went and got a hotel room. That's how I got it, because I ain't had the money. That's how I got in here. And that brother still, he just sent me $50 this morning, and I'm gonna get it away. That's right. The $50 that I just got this morning from this brother, I'm gonna pay it forward. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pay that money forward. I ain't keeping that money, I'm paying it forward. Yeah, I know. I know. So that's why I can come out here, man. See, and still do what I do. And see, and the people that walking by me, ignoring me, don't even realize, man, I've been evicted from my apartment, out here trying to still do good. I'm still out here on the front line, even though I've been evicted from my apartment. It didn't stop me from getting back down there in the White House in front of that thing. And this clown tried to embarrass me, man. Oh, you been evicted. You sleeping in your Cadillac. Yeah, I am. I have been evicted. But I'm in a hotel. How long that's going to last, I don't know. And if I have to sleep in my car, man, God is still good. Because then it might be warmer. When I do go back to my car, I can be in bed. It won't be as cold. But in the meantime, he got me protected. That's how I look at it. Yeah. That's just how I look at it, man. This just one of them inconveniences along the way that I got to deal with, that I have to make an adjustment for. And see, and this could be the test to see if I really believe. See, because sometimes when people start going through some stuff, man, they start that woe is me game. They start feeling sorry for themselves. Start doubting themselves. That ain't my issue. So I'm still the same way, man. I have my days. Sometimes I do struggle. But I don't wallow in it. See, that's the difference, man. When you're going through some stuff, it's okay. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be down. It's okay to be discouraged. But just don't wallow in it. Go through it and keep it moving. You get your ass kicked, man, go home, call it a day. and get up the next day. It's time to fight. Let's start over again, buddy. You kicked my ass yesterday, but come on back. Let's go. I'm back. You see? And every time I go down there in front of that White House, I tell the devil, I'm back, motherfucker. You thought evicting me was going to embarrass me and discourage me? Motherfucker, I'm back. I'm back, motherfucker. Now what? I'm back, motherfucker. Now what? That's my attitude. Fuck you, Satan. That's my attitude. Fuck you. And don't give a fuck if you offended by my cussing. Fuck you, Satan. See, that's my attitude. And I just offended some Christians because I said, fuck you, Satan. Isn't it interesting, man? Christians get offended because you say, fuck you, Satan. Oh, you shouldn't be cussing the devil out. Why are you using fire? Fuck you, Satan. Just that simple. I'm back. Now what you gonna hit me with? You think I'm embarrassed because I got evicted? Fuck you. Simple as that. And that's the attitude, man, you're gonna have to adopt. Sometimes you're gonna have to look at your adversity and say, man, fuck you. What's going on, Strawberry Fields? See, that's what you're gonna have to do sometime, man. When the devil is raising his ugly head at you, you're gonna have to say, sometimes you're gonna have to look at him and say, man, fuck you. And keep on doing what you're doing. That's what you're gonna have to do. And don't worry about what people think, what they saying. See, because a lot of people sitting down criticizing you because you telling the devil, fuck you. See, the devil will jump all over their ass and kick their ass all from here to heaven. See, and they scared to cuss the devil out. See, most of y'all scared to tell the devil, fuck you. You scared. See, because you worried about what he can do for you. But man, if God for you, devil can't touch you. Devil can't touch you. See that and that's what you got to know, man. But there's so many people. And see, and let me tell you something, man. This is why it's important that you walk in your integrity. Okay, this is why you're important that you walk in your integrity. Because when you walk in your integrity, man, God can come to your aid. God can come to your aid as a liar. Let me say that again. See, God can come to your aid and you lying. That violates his word. He ain't gonna come to the aid of no liar. But if you walking in your integrity, God gonna help you. Because you doing what he say do. And that's what, see, and let me tell you something. Walking in your integrity ain't easy in these days and times. Because you got people now that'll say what they say right is wrong and wrong is right. See now. See, that's the way the world's set up now. Right is wrong and wrong is right. We got to get back to right is right and wrong is wrong. And how you do that? Say what you mean and mean what you say. See, that's how you get back to right is right and wrong is wrong. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Evil killed those kids in Sandy Hook. Conservative atheist. That was the devil. That was your father that killed them kids in Sandy Hook. The devil. Evil comes to kill, steal, and destroy. God had nothing to do with that. Okay? God had nothing to do with it. That was your daddy. That wasn't mine. And what else you got? What I just tell you? What I just tell you? Evil. That was your daddy. That was your daddy. That was the devil, man. That went in there and killed them kids. I ain't contradicting myself. How am I contradicting myself? Look, buddy. You ain't gonna be able to. You ain't gonna be able to squirm out of this. You done already said God can't stop you, and He don't exist. So why you keep talking about somebody that can't stop you and don't exist? Why you keep talking about him? Why you keep bringing it up? Why? Why? Listen, man. That's what I said. I said if God be for you, devil can't touch it. And as far as stuff like that goes, see, Devin, I'm gonna show y'all something. Let me show y'all something. Here's a man that said God can't stop him. That's what he said. God can't stop him. And the Bible say death and life is in the power of the tongue. Now here's a man that said God can't stop him. But now let me show you what's gonna happen to him. Let me show you what's gonna happen to him. Devin, both of my arms and both of my legs were amputated. I'm just a torso now. Here's a man that just said God can't stop him. Okay? Now listen what he just said. See, this is why you have to be careful how you use I am. That's the name of God. Okay? That's the name of God. When Moses, when God gave Moses a 10, he said, God, who should I tell him sent me? He said, tell him, I am that I am sent you. And this fool just said, oh, I ain't changing the subject, buddy. I ain't changing the subject. I'm just a torso now. That's what he just said. He's just a torso. Now, what are the odds of him losing both legs and both arms? Think about that. Think about that, man. You done sit here and see, and I told him, I said, man, you're going to die a slow, painful death. And he's bragging about the fact that he done lost both legs and both arms. He done said that several times this morning. Your nose gone too. Okay. Hey man, what else you want to pile on you? Your nose gone? What else? You got a colostomy bag or whatever that bag is called? What you got the shit in? You got that too? You can't. You have to have a bag. What else you want to wish on yourself, conservative? Because you don't believe this is real. You don't think it's real. Oh, you got a bag too? Wow, man. Wow. Wow. And you think it's a joke. Somebody's wrong. Somebody's wrong. Okay? Somebody is wrong. Somebody's wrong. Man, I'm healthy, wealthy, and wise. Let me decree that now. In this, shoot, I'm healthy, wealthy, and wise, buddy. I don't know what you got. I'm healthy, wealthy, and wise. Glory to God. That's who I am. I walk in divine health and I walk in divine wealth. Let me decree that over me now, and my children, and my grandchildren, and my great-great-grandchildren. Walk in divine health and divine wealth. Glory to God. Glory to God. Glory to God. Let me put that out there, buddy. Since you putting all this negativity in there, let me put some positive out there. All generations in my family walk in divine health and divine wealth. And glory to God. Glory to God. And some of y'all need to be decreeing some stuff over yourself right now in this atmosphere. Since you got a man that say God don't even exist, you need to be decreeing something positive right now. See, right now is what you need to be doing. Now that's for real. See, and most of y'all scared to decree some positive energy over yourself. That's what's wrong with more Christians, because you got people like this here, conservative atheists, that's making Christians doubt their power. Okay? Stop doubting your power, man. Stop doubting your power. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. That's the only way you're going to accomplish something, man. You got to believe in what you're doing. And when you believe in it, no adversity can attack your passion. When you believe in something, man, ain't nothing can attack your passion for it. When you believe in it. It's when you don't believe in it. It's when you start second guessing and wondering what I did wrong. Okay? That's what you got to do. And that's how you're going to overcome. Because, see, none of us know what our day holds. See, nobody knows what they day gonna hold, man. You don't know what this day gonna hold for you. And a lot of people just take it for granted that they gonna make it through the day. And you don't know what this day gonna hold for you. I told y'all, man. I just saw where this guy went hunting with his dog. And the dog stepped on the gun and killed him. Just this week, a man went hunting with his dog. And the dog stepped on the gun and it discharged and killed him. What are the odds of that? You think that man didn't have plans coming back home with his kill? You think he didn't have plans? You think he wasn't going to church Sunday? You think he wasn't gonna watch no football game? And he got killed by his own dog. I'm telling you. Well, listen to me, man. Um, it's not that you fear man, but you have to be wise about exposing yourself to danger because there are some dangerous people out there that will hurt you, and you have to be wise about how you confront them. See, you're gonna have to know when to speak and when to shut up. See, that's what wisdom will teach you, because there are some people out here that will hurt you. Example, when I was down in front of the White House the other day, and I was talking shit. You know why I was talking so much shit down in front of the White House? Because I knew it was about 1,000 police officers down there, in addition to Secret Service. So I wasn't really worried about them messing with me. Because the first little sign of confrontation, police, they bored anyway. So they gonna jump out and try to see what the problem is. Okay, that's why I wasn't worried. That's why I could be in there by myself. And on top of the fact, they all know me down there. So I can push the envelope. See, I can go down to the White House and push the envelope because they know me. You, on the other hand, won't have that luxury because they don't know you. See, a stranger can't go down to the White House and do the stuff I do because they don't know them. But they know me. They've been watching me for 4 years. You see, so they know who I am. I told y'all, man, I've had a lieutenant in Secret Service to come over to me and say, man, thank you for coming down here with your music, because it sure make a difference. I don't know why they ain't hired me. I don't know why they ain't hired me to come down there, because see, they should do they should do a survey to see the impact that music have on their officers when they're there versus when they're not. They need to see how does that music affect our officers. You know, interview them. How they feel about listening to music while they're standing there watching the White House versus not. Because I'm sure that music eases a lot of tension for them. You know, and because I have such a wide variety. You know, I play rock, man. I play country. I play everything. Reggae. You know, I play everything. Gospel, all kind of international. I play it all. And I know that it eases the burden for a lot of them Secret Service agents down there. A lot of them guys, because they ain't as tense, man. You know, they can relax a little bit. And you know, and to show you, I tell you what, the next time I'm down there and I see one of them Secret Service officers, you know, moving to the rhythm of the music, I'm gonna show y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna show y'all. It really, that my music has an impact on the Secret Service officers that's watching that White House. It has an impact. And I know it has an impact. And that's a good impact. It ain't bad. It's a good impact. See? And if you think I'm lying, call them up and ask them. Call up and say, hey, that troop conductor, does his music make a difference down there to your officers? Call them up and ask them. Hey, they might say, damn, we ain't thought about that. But it does. It has an impact on them, man. And I know it has an impact on them. I know it does. And that's one of the reasons I try to go down there, man. because I know my music makes those officers' day. Because it breaks up the monotony, man. That's what I go down there to do. Because if I went down there, all they dealing with, man, is the protest, the screaming, and all of this other stuff. And my music break that up. My music break that up. You see? So and that's all I try to do, man. That's my little contribution I can make. See, that's my little bit of contribution that I can make to the problem. Man, I can go down there and try to create an atmosphere where people can get along. That's all I try to do, y'all. Try to create an atmosphere where people can get along. And they ain't fussing and fighting and all that other stuff with each other. That's all I try to do, man. And I still get criticized for trying to do good. I'm running a scam for trying to do good. I'm begging because I'm trying to do good. I'm begging because I'm trying to do good. Ain't that something? I'm trying to do good and I'm begging. So, sometimes you have to live with the consequences, man. But don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. I gotta get me a shower and get ready and get down to the White House. Cause I'm excited about this day. I want to see what's gonna happen. And since I didn't work yesterday, I'll get a chance to find out the fallout from Friday night today. If there was any fallout from it, they was down there looking for me yesterday, and I wasn't there. So they'll be back. See, if there's some fallout from Friday night, it'll be there. All right? Be right there. I'll be right there sitting there waiting on them, too. I'll be sitting right there waiting on them. And conservative atheists, good luck, man. Good luck to you, buddy. Cause I want to see. See, look at this, y'all. See, this is how the doubt is sold. This is how the doubt is sold. And I'm gonna answer your question. Listen to what conservatives say. TC, people have to give you money for you to try and do good. How else am I gonna get my gas? So you're telling me that people shouldn't help me with my expenses because I'm sitting there trying to do good? Is that what you're saying? That nobody should help me financially because I'm sitting there trying to do good, because I'm trying to sow love? Oh, get a job. Oh, this ain't no job. Trying to heal humanity ain't no job. This ain't no job. See, I got to go work for somebody. I got to go be a slave. I can't be independent. See, I can't be independent, man. I can't be creative. I have to go get a job. I can't create no jobs. See, I can't think to do that. But I have to go get a job. I have to give up my time and go work for somebody else for less than minimum wage, mind you. And I got a business that have created jobs. I can hire young black people right now as tour guides in this city with my tours. And I ask people, man, come on, help me get these young people. See, because if you donate a tour to my business, then I'm going to have to hire somebody to help me. I'm going to have to go get some of these young kids and hire them as tour guides. and pay them to help me out because people are donating so many tours to my business. See, that's a win-win situation. And I ask people, man, help me help some of these kids. Only way I can help them is I get business, and it falls on deaf ears. See, I'm begging. I'm trying to get something for nothing. Because I want to get out here and teach some kids their own history so they'll be able to survive. And I'm running a scam, man. I'm a con artist. See? 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 That's why we divided. Because people believe that. Oh, no, that'll never happen. See? See, I got a plan, man. I got a plan. I got a plan. But I can't do the plan by myself. And so many people want me to be able to do all this by myself. Man, if I could afford to go out here and give away some tours because business is that good, I wouldn't even be asking y'all to do that. But I'm saying, man, if you donate a tour for underprivileged youth, I'm going to have to go hire somebody. I'm going to have to teach a young kid how, and they're going to be DC residents. See, and that's the beauty of this. These are DC residents. I don't, for my DC Black History tours, you can't be from out of state and work for me. Because I want DC residents. I want them to be able to not only share the Black history of the city, but I also want them to be able to share their experience in the city. That's why I need DC residents, so they can share their experience. Okay? See, because when you riding through their neighborhood, they can give you some particulars of what it was like to live there. A stranger, somebody from out of state that just done learned the Black, they can't tell you that. They can't tell you what it was like to live in DC at that time. Oh, see, isn't this interesting? I'm sitting here talking about how to help Black youth, and I'm pipe dreaming. Isn't that interesting? I'm pipe dreaming. I'm sitting here telling you how I can help, and I'm pipe dreaming. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? And you know what's even more tragic? Y'all agree with him. That's what's even more tragic. On the real tip, y'all agree. Because ain't nobody donate no tours. So y'all agree. It's a pipe dream. That ain't gonna work. That's what y'all saying. All right? As y'all see, I'm taking my pants off. I'm finna go take me a shower. so now I got to take a shower, man, so I can get out of here and get down to the White House. Okay? So, but hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. And all across this country, in all of these Black cities, you got Black history that's just down on the vine, man, that ain't nobody using. And they can take that history and take some of them kids that are high school dropouts and teach that history to them so they can make a living, man. And they ain't got to get out here with all this foolishness and this stealing and this killing because they just want to be. Yeah, well, God was at church yesterday. Y'all going today looking for God. God was at church yesterday, and y'all were nowhere to be found. Okay? So, hey, man, I got to go. Okay? What time is it? Yeah,